let him
friends.
sleep to get plug it in the gas station.
Right. The iPad is taking a nap.
I did plug it in the green battery, 100.
Okay.
They're tired.
Yeah. Okay. Can you sit over here with me? Sit back. Happy Tuesday. That's close enough. That's good. Okay. Here's our story time for today.
Story time today.
The Berenstain Bears and the Bad Habit. It's a gardening book, too. So, since it's May.
This is May.
We're doing a book about gardens, right?
You see it, May?
Mm-hmm. It's May. I love it. Hope you guys are having a happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Here we go. Let's see. Okay. You ready?
Can I read it myself?
That would be great.
The Berenstain Bears and the Bad Habit.
Mm.
Can I do it? What's this?
First
time books. Can I do it myself?
Yeah.
My turn.
What turn?
Stan and Jen Berenstain.
Perfect.
Good job.
This is a great book.
Let's stay here, Joy May.
Let's do, guys.
I like flowers, May, for the garden.
I do too.
I like garden too.
I love gardens.
Let's read it. Can I do it myself? The Berenstain Bears and the Bad Habit.
Habits and ticks. When cubs start to twitch or to scratch or to nibble, what they need is some help, not a lecture or a quibble.
First story time.
A
first time book.
Right.
Let's read it.
Let's see how to change bad habits. Okay.
That's fun.
The Berenstain Bears and the
Bad Habit. Can I do it? Can I do it? By Stan and Jan Berenstain. Can I do it? Random House, New York. Correct. Good job, Morgan.
Good job. Okay.
Let's read
Lots of reading, and we'll kind of do it together. Here we go.
What is that? That's a funny.
That is funny. I think she's like making a Play-Doh worm. You know how you roll
Play-Doh
it out,
worm. That's not a snake.
It is not a snake.
That's a Play-Doh worm.
Right.
Wiggly worm. Play-Doh wiggly worm.
Yeah, we're not into snakes.
It's not real. No, not a snake. That's
real.
a worm.
That's a
Play-Doh worm.
Correct.
Wiggly Play-Doh worm.
Yeah. May I read? Are you ready? Okay. Sister Bear, who lived with her mama, papa, and
brother
in the big tree house down a sunny dirt road deep in bear country, had been going to school for quite a while, Morgan. First, there had been nursery school, which was pure fun, playing with dolls and blocks and rolling clay.
That's a pretty Play-Doh worm.
Yeah.
Play-Doh like a wiggly
and
worm.
Scribbling with crayons.
The worm is real.
Yeah, that was kindergarten. That was nursery school. And
Let's
then she went
together.
next. She went to nursery school.
Crayons.
Then next she went to bigger school.
What's
Next had come kindergarten.
What is this?
Right. They're playing music. That's drums.
Just
and a
like
xylophone.
What is this? I do have a drums at home.
You do.
They're smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
That's a xylophone, a drum, a tambourine, and a triangle. And you have every one of those. Okay.
I do have beat the drum.
Back to our
That's
story.
beat.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? That's beat the drum.
Next,
like
had come kindergarten. That was fun too. There were marching games and rhythm band, and she also learned a lot about numbers in kindergarten and most of the alphabet. 1, 2, 3s and ABCs.
I do have a red snare drum.
Yes, you do.
It's red in Allison's room.
Look at there. There is school. So sister went to nursery school and kindergarten, and then it was time for regular school. And can you say good morning to our friends? Say good morning, friends.
Good morning, friends. How you doing?
Hope
Hello,
you're doing well.
Friends again.
Hello, your friends again. We're reading.
Let's read it. The Bears today. What's he doing at classroom?
Well, let's see. Now they're in the classroom. Thank you guys for stopping
by.
Not
school for Morgan.
Morgan is
not
all done
for Morgan.
School. Right.
Just peer plays.
That's right.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's good for Morgan.
That's good for Morgan.
That's for Sophia for other kids.
Other friends go to school. You're big.
Goodbye, now. Sophia. See you later. See you next time. For
Thank you for saying hey today, friends.
Take care, Morgan at Peer Place.
Yes, here we go. You ready?
Let's read it together.
Now, sister was in the first grade, Morgan, and regular school was different. It was still fun, and she liked Teacher Jane very much, but it's just a story. It wasn't all fun. There was quite a lot of work, spelling, number problems, all kinds of things she had to learn.
Numbers,
lots of numbers. In
See?
regular school,
Read Berenstain Bears.
right? In
Let's
regular
read
school,
together.
you have to concentrate,
Look at Sister Bear doing.
and sometimes okay.
Stop it, phone
Oh,
ringing.
sorry,
no
Will.
time for that today.
Sorry, Will. I can't
Let him
maneuver. I
stop.
can't do the story and talk on the phone because I'm not that coordinated.
Oh dear! Stop it, phone
It's
ringing.
all right.
No time
Tell
for
him
that.
say we'll talk a
Yep.
little bit later.
Later. See you later. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Right.
Thanks
First
for
the
calling.
story.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh
Here we
gosh.
go.
Read it to
You're
like
good.
this.
Try again. Okay, so they're in school. It's,
Bunch of reading.
yeah, bunch of reading. So let's see what happens in school.
Let's read it together.
You
Try
have,
again.
you have to concentrate.
Oh, please start
Yeah.
over again.
And sometimes when you concentrate, you form little nervous habits,
Let's
and
start
that's
again.
what happened to some of the cubs in Teacher James' class. What happened to Sister?
What happened
and
to
Lizzie?
Sister?
Watch. Lizzie twirled her hair, her fur like this
Like the
when she
hair.
got nervous.
Oh,
And
gosh.
Freddie scratched his head when he got nervous.
Head. Oh my gosh.
And Norman sucked his thumb. Oh my goodness.
Ew, gross.
Yuck,
Yeah.
gross, yuck. And Sister nibbled her
Her
nails.
nail in his teeth.
Nibble,
Ouch.
nibble, nibble. Ooh, Sister
He needs
started.
to trim it.
He
Today.
needs to trim
Make it
it.
pretty.
Okay. We'll call you when we get done. Cool.
White nails.
Happy Tuesday, Will.
We need to trim it first.
Yes. Okay, so Sister, because she got nervous, she started biting her nails. Oh my
He needs
goodness.
to got a clipper first.
That's right.
Everybody got a clipper first. That's at home in the treehouse,
Right.
like Sister Bear doing.
So sometimes
That's
if you get a bad habit, biting your nails, you can make them hurt. So you don't
just
do
in
that.
the house
So
today.
look, before she knew it, she had nibbled them down to the nubbins. Ouch.
That
In
hurts.
fact, she nibbled them down so far that some of her
We
fingers were
gotta
getting
fix it
sore.
inside the treehouse.
Poor
For back
sister.
home in her treehouse.
Poor sister.
So like Sister Bear doing?
Yeah.
For back home in the treehouse. About your
Right.
mama.
Oh
tree
dear,
house
said
for back
Mama
home.
Bear to Sister
Just for back home.
when the cubs got home from school one day.
Home.
You've nibbled your nails down to the nubbins.
Let's read it together.
Right. In fact, you've nibbled them clean
Let's
off.
do it.
How did it happen?
First.
I'm not exactly sure, Mama, Sister said, but
Here we
some
go.
of them are getting sore.
So,
Oh.
here we go. That
Mom's
story.
going to help her fix it.
Get
Listen.
ready.
So we
Here we go. This is the story.
Mm-hmm.
See a picture?
Yeah. Let's see what Mom
Here we
does to
go.
help Sister do better.
Let's read it together.
Said Mama. Well, here's what we'll do.
Here we
We'll
go.
put a little medicine on the sore ones and bits of adhesive tape on all the others.
Just a piece of tape in his nail.
And that'll remind you not to nibble. And when that'll give them a chance to grow back, because you want your nails to grow a
Make
little
it
bit.
feel better in her tape.
Yeah, we keep
her
your nails trimmed, don't we, to try to keep them from
all
getting
done
too long.
trimming.
Perfect. Yeah.
Look, the nail is
Yeah.
got a
And
piece
sometimes
of
you get a
nail.
little piece of dot.
Ouch.
Yeah, we'll take
Fix
care of
it.
that after our story, okay?
It come out. Just
First the
piece of
story.
First
The
story.
story.
Take it in.
The bits of tape help Sister remember not
That's
to
all right.
nibble, but they also got in the way when she tried to do certain things. It's
Listen.
very hard to hold a pencil
Listen
with
to that
tape all
story.
over your fingertips, or tune a TV, or scratch when you have an itch.
Oh my gosh.
And when Sister tried to play Jack, she couldn't get any higher than twosies. Oh my goodness. So it was kind of hard to maneuver things. All right, turn the
That's
page.
funny.
Let's see what we need to do next. Oh, goodness.
Let's read it together.
So there she is with the tape on her fingers. But the worst of all, the bits of tape told the whole world that Sister Bear was a nail biter.
Look at a butterfly.
Oh, goodness.
Nail biter.
Don't bite those nails. It hurts.
Ouch, Sister Bear. Ouch.
Ouch. So
You don't let it get a bobo.
Yeah.
or
Let's see
nail.
what we can do to make it better.
We don't want to get a bobo in his
No.
nail.
We don't. Turn the page.
She's going to get a bobo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so what did she do?
Sister Bear's got a bobo.
When she went to school the
They got
next
a bobo
morning.
in his
Let's make
fingernail.
it better.
Make it better.
The next morning, when Sister lined up for school, Lizzie Ruin and some of the others began pointing and teasing. Sister nibbles her nails. Sister nibbles her nails. It didn't take Sister long to decide to pull off those bits of tape. So you're throwing the tape away because she was embarrassed.
Uh-oh. Try again.
And without the tape.
Try again.
Try again, Sister. Without the tape, what happened?
What happened?
She
to
forgot to remember not to nibble.
We gotta fix it. Make it feel better.
Yeah, she forgot during school. She forgot on the bus. and even forgot as her and brother climbed off the bus. There she goes again. Uh-oh, turn the page.
Uh-oh, we dropped the tape.
I know.
Uh-oh, you
Yeah,
dropped
gotta
it.
keep it on to keep from nibbling. Okay.
Just need staying on her
Now,
finger.
here's what
Staying on her tape.
Mama is gardening, and she's going to teach them a lesson. Are you ready?
Where'd the tape go?
Let's see.
Where'd it go, Sister Bear?
Do it in the
Where'd they
garbage.
go?
I know. Let's see what they say.
Let's
Are
see
you
it
ready?
together.
You're going to have to cut that out, sis, said brother, or you'll get to be a regular full-time nail biter. And I'm afraid your brother's right, said Mama.
That's a watering can.
Yes, Morgan.
Shower watering
Mama,
can.
who was organizing her wheelbarrow for some garden work. I don't mean to nag, but nail biting is a very hard habit to break. Habit? Asked Sister, making fists so her nubby little nibbled off nails wouldn't show. What's a habit? So Mama is going to tell her what a habit is.
Let's go read it.
Thank you guys for listening.
Look, there's a watering can.
There's a watering can.
We need a shower
Let's
watering
see what Mama
can.
tells Sister about her nails.
That's a pretty shower watering can. All the dots holds.
All the dots.
Shower watering can.
Oh, yeah. Morgan, we had a pail, and Morgan liked to see
in the bathtub.
Shower, so we cut some holes in the pail so that she could make a shower.
That's a green triangle oval holes dot.
Yeah,
that's an oval.
Oh, yeah, you have that from a water table you had.
Not soaring the stove, the dots holes in a triangle bucket.
No.
That's not a triangle.
No. Just the oval. Just the oval, right. You need an oval.
Just a movie cartoon.
That's right. That's all.
That's perfect.
Back to our
Read it
story.
together.
That's a good question, said Mama.
Right
Come
there.
along while I plant these tulip bulbs Grizzly Gran sent over, and we'll talk about it. They're going to go plant some bulbs for the garden.
That's funny.
And Mom's going to tell Sister about a habit.
Read it together.
A habit, Mama said, as she pulled the wheelbarrow along the well-worn path, is something you do so often that you don't even have to think about it. Habits are a very important part of our lives. And most of them are good, like brushing your teeth. You brush your teeth every day?
Teeth clean.
You do. That's
teeth
a habit.
Teeth clean. Great
and
big
combing
smile,
your fur or your hair, in your case. When you get up in the morning and looking both ways before you cross the road.
Let's listen.
Can you tell them what do you do before you cross the road? You look both ways. That's a good habit.
Let's read it together.
But some habits aren't so good. Like nail biting.
Together.
Asked Sister.
It's time to read.
Time to read. You would like to have your nice nails grow back, wouldn't you? Asked Mom.
Here we go.
Oh, yes, said Sister, but I keep forgetting. So why is it so hard to remember? Turn the page.
And here we go, that story.
And here we go,
This is the story. Here we go.
So see Mama pushing the wheelbarrow down the road.
Read it together.
And the wheelbarrow has a path that she goes.
Here we go.
And it makes a rut.
This is the story.
Well,
here we go.
Here is the story. Well, said Mama, it's sort of like this path. I've wheeled this barrel over it so many times that it's worn a deep rut right down the middle. And it keeps getting deeper every time I use it. Why, it's so deep now that I can't get out of it without a little help. So her wheelbarrow is stuck in a rut because it goes the same way a bunch of times. That's the way it is with a bad habit, Morgan. The more you use it, the harder it is to get out of it. Here, this is where I want to plant the bulbs. What about my nail biting habit? Asked Sister as she helped Mama out of the deep rut. How am I going to get out of it?
Huh?
Let's see. How's she going to fix it?
She's going to fix it.
When we get in a bad habit, we have to keep telling ourselves not to do it, not to do
That's
it.
That's terrible.
I'm going to make a good habit.
I'm sorry.
It is terrible, isn't it?
Sorry, Sister Bear. Sorry, old girl.
Mom's going to help her. Sorry, old girl. Here we go.
Sorry, Sister Bear. Sorry, old girl.
Okay. You just need a little help. That's all, said Mama. Let's plant Grant's tulips while I think about it, and later I'll talk to your papa. He may have some ideas. So they're planting those tulips.
Look at the pretty. Digging the shovel and the grass in the garden.
How about that? We like to dig in May, don't we? It's
dig in May. That was a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun.
I like digging the dirt for the garden for May,
Yes.
the shovel.
So nice. Yeah.
Just a shovel.
You like digging a little
That's
bit,
a
and you like
long
watching.
shovel at home.
Yes.
That's good at home. In the garage door.
That's right. In Tennessee, it's a little harder
In
to
the
dig.
basket. I do have a blue longer shovel.
You do.
In the basket, the garage door.
That's right.
In the garage door.
In the garage door.
You got it.
Back to our story.
Read it together.
Okay, here we go.
Here we
Let's
go.
see. Friends.
Here we
Sorry,
go.
I'm trying
That's
to,
funny.
I don't see well, and I'm trying to do both. Okay. All right. I could read the riot act to her, suggested Papa. You know, nail biting is outrageous, disgraceful habit, and if you don't stop it immediately, oh dear, no, said Mama. Nail biting is kind of a nervous habit, and shouting and threatening will just make her more nervous. I suppose so, said Papa thoughtfully. Perhaps some sort of reward would help. A bit of money, let's say a dime, for every day she doesn't bite her nails. How about that?
I'm sorry,
so if you're thinking
Sister
about
Bear.
Sorry, you can kind of earn something good. Well, let's see.
Sorry, old girl.
Oh, sorry, old girl. We're going to do it better. Right? Look at that. Sister's thinking about all those dimes.
Poor Sister Bear.
Before Mama could answer, Sister Bear, who had been nervously nibbling in the next room, popped in and said, "A dime? 10 whole cents every day? Just for not biting my nails?" "That's right," said Papa, "until the habit is broken." "I'll never nibble again," she said, as she thought of all those lovely dimes. That's a lot of money.
Dimes, a lot of money.
Yeah, she was going to get. But listen to see what happens. Coins. But the way it turned out, she didn't get a single dime. All she got was discouraged. Oh, it was a little too hard.
It's
a
all
day
right.
is a long time. Yes, it's all right. We'll work on it.
That's a lot of change.
Yeah. And habits are powerful, especially bad ones. Even with the promise of a dime, Sister couldn't remember not to nibble. Mama and Papa got discouraged too. Well, what are they going to do next? Let's see.
That's funny. Hello, he's calling.
It's hard sometimes when you're trying to do something.
They're both calls on the telephone.
She's going to talk to Grandma.
There it is. Nobody's in there.
Grandma will have an idea. Let's see.
We need to call it on the telephone.
Oh, well, sighed Mama. Life goes on. I must call Gran and thank her for the tulip bulbs.
Let's listen.
Oh, you're very welcome, my dear, said Gran to Mama. And how is everything at your house? Is that so? Oh, you know, I was a nail biter when I was a cub, and my mama helped me to stop. What have you tried so far? Well, I think you're on the right track with a dime, but instead of giving it at the end of the day, what an interesting idea, said Mama as she listened for wise, grizzly Gran. Let's see what Grandma told her.
Let's read it together.
Grandma told her.
Try again.
It's hard to wait all day for that dime.
Start over.
Okay, so you're going to find out.
Read it together.
Okay, so Mom is listening to Grandma.
Let's listen.
And Mom says, "What an interesting idea," said Mama as she listened to wise old Grizzly Gran.
Try again, read.
Let's see what Grizzly Gran told her. Here we go, guys. We're all waiting to find out what happened.
What happened?
So it's really hard to wait all day long
Sister Bear on
for a prize. Sometimes we gotta.
That's a pretty jump rope for outside.
Oh my goodness.
That's for outside, down the floor.
Let's see what Gran said. So they tried Gran's idea. Instead of a dime at the end of each day, they gave Sister 10 pennies. And one for each nail at the beginning of each day. 10 pennies to keep unless she nibbled. And with those pennies in her pocket, she had 10 pennies in her pocket. They were jiggling when she got on the school bus. She could hear the change.
Let's read it together.
They were jingling when she jumped rope in the schoolyard. She could hear her pennies. And when she heard her pennies in her pocket, she remembered not to nibble. Just waiting to be remembered when some nail decided it needed a nibble, the plan worked. Not perfectly. It's hard to break a habit, and Sister had to give back some of those pennies, but in 10 days, she had 93 pennies. Wow. Look at all those pennies. That's a great idea. Good morning, Miss Terry. Okay, here we go. Almost done. Thank y'all for hanging in there. But even better, she had 10 fine fingernails. Great for picking things up, turning on the TV, and scratching itches. And the next time she played Jack, she got all the way to Tensy's, Phew, said Papa Bear. I'm glad that's over. Yes, indeed, agreed Mama, breathing a great sigh of relief. That's when Brother Bear looked at his fingernails and piped up. You know, I think I might start biting my nails. I could use the money. Oh, dear. We don't want to make a bad habit.
Video.
Okay, turn the page. Last page, guys. You made it. Good for hanging in there. And I certainly hope you're joking, roared Papa. Because if you're not, oh, I'm joking, interrupted Brother. And he was, sort of. So everybody learned a little bit, huh? Okay. You good? Can you tell everybody to have a happy Tuesday? Oops, did I do something?
Wrong button.
Wrong button. Yeah, that's just the back page.
Back page.
That tells about all the other wonderful books they have.
Oh, lots of reading.
Lots of reading. We're all done. We're all done. Can
I'm
you
doing it.
tell friends, say,
Goodbye.
have a happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
And try to make good habits. Right?
Yeah, I know.
And get rid of those
Stay
bad
here,
ones.
enjoy May.
And
today.
let's stay here, enjoy May. That's our
Not too many schedules.
Morgan's advice for the day. Not too many schedules. Try not to have too many schedules. Just
Too
stay
much.
here.
Stay here.
And enjoy May.
Enjoy May.
How do you spell finish?
Can I spell it?
Mm-hmm.
Finish. Spells finish.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.